Hello everybody! A lot of you probably wanted to play tennis one day already in your life, but you didn't follow through because there were too many questions like how do I even start with tennis? On which courts am I allowed to play? Do I need my own racket? Do I need my own balls? Do I need maybe special shoes to play? But we here on the WTN channel, we have the answers for you. So you better watch this video until the end so you can take your first step on the tennis court as soon as possible. Before we can answer all these questions, there are some points we need to clear up, because the procedure can vary from country to country. If you live in a country where it's warm all year long, you can also play outdoors all year long. And most outdoors courts belong to a club, so it makes sense to contact the closest club to your home. Now, if it gets very cold in your country during winter, it makes more sense to contact a tennis hall during winter and not a tennis club, because not every tennis club also has a tennis hall. The most important thing is of course a racket and balls. Without, you're not going to go very far. So when you contact the tennis hall or the tennis club, make sure to ask right away if you can borrow a tennis racket at their place and if you can buy a can of balls, because most of the time you cannot borrow tennis balls, you always have to buy them. If they don't have any tennis rackets and any balls for you, you're gonna have to go to a sports store beforehand and buy them on your own, so you can start playing right away. Another important point are of course your shoes. So make sure when you're contacting the tennis club or the tennis hall to ask if you need any special tennis shoes. You should also ask on which surface you're gonna play. Outdoors, it is mostly gonna be clay courts or hard courts. On these courts, you normally don't need any special shoes. You can take any sports shoes. Just make sure you're not playing in some kind of spikes. I know you need some grip on clay courts, but that's a little bit overkill. Now in the tennis hall, you can either play on hard court or on carpet courts. Here you have to make sure that your shoes are very clean, and on carpet courts, you have to play in specific shoes. These shoes don't have any profile at all, but you can mostly borrow them at the tennis hall itself. If they don't offer you some shoes, you are going to have to buy them in the store beforehand. Or you take the easy way out. We have some links for you under this video, which will lead you straight to some tennis shoes. We have carpet shoes, clay court shoes, and some good hard court shoes. We also have some links for you for some nice tennis rackets for beginners that we tested, and some quality balls. The next important point is of course the price. So make sure while you're in contact with the club to ask right away how much it is going to cost to play for 1 hour or maybe even 2. Now this can vary from country to country a lot, but I can give you a small orientation. Normally it costs around about 10 to 30 euros to play per hour. Now you can also pay for a membership at a club. Here you have to pay around about 100 to 150 euros one time, and then you can play all year long as much as you want to. Now if you want to learn tennis right away, the right way, the best thing is to book some tennis lessons from the beginning on. Now this is very important so you don't get used to the wrong movement or the wrong technique. But where can you book your first tennis lessons and how can you find a tennis coach? The easiest way to go about this is to find the closest club to your home, go on their website, and there you will find some information about the trainer and the coach. In some cases you will find an email address or even his mobile number, so you can call him directly. If his mobile number isn't on the website, don't worry, just contact the club and they will connect you with the coach. Another way to go about this is, especially in winter time, to contact the tennis hall and they can also connect you with a tennis coach. Before contacting the coach, you should be thinking about if you want single training or if you want training in a group. Now training in a group is mostly going to be more fun and of course it is going to be cheaper. But I strongly recommend, especially in the beginning, to take one-on-one lessons with the coach. This way he can focus only on you and work on your technique so you develop much faster. Now another option is to do both. So you have a one-on-one lesson once a week where you work specifically with your coach on the stuff you need to learn, and the second training of the week you have group training where you can use the stuff you learned with your coach and see if it works. And now it's time to stop your excuses, call up your friends, contact the next tennis club close to you and step out on the court and hit your first balls. Now if you still have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. And now if you enjoyed yourself, hit the like button and subscribe to the WTN channel. Now this was it for today, and I hope to see you next time.